Hey guys, this is Tigers coming back to you with Craftymon, and it's episode 24. Because I remember being like, I can postpone the episodes by like 1 week. And by that I mean, I can postpone Fighting the Wither just by a week, just so it's on an even number. No. Guys, the reason I'm not wearing an armor and the reason I was at the Iron Farm, well, needed something to do in between episodes. And I've been busy. Decent bit of iron. At the minute, I've not got no major projects that I'm going to be using iron for. There's a couple things I might. There'll be a project that at some point I'll be building down now. But guys, today we are going to be fighting the Wither. But before everyone starts clicking off and being like, dude, we're not going to be fighting him straight away. And the reason I've got the diamond sword on me is I'm double backing a lot today. It's because every so often, iron golems. Now, I would love to turn around and say, I'll wait around until one actually spawns outside the arena. Outside the little pen. Every so often, a couple of golems spawn, and when they do, this then for some reason does just stops working. I don't know why, or it becomes very slow. So I've also not got much food left. I've also went mining. But basically I didn't want to the first hit for this I want to be against the Wither. I want it to be against something worthy. And basically in between episodes I went mining. I wasn't focused so much on lapis and um redstone. I was basically I'll get my half stack of each and then just stop paying attention. Basically I ended up just chucking lapis up to here instead of having it down here. And I was like, I walked past a few of them, not too much. I don't think it was that much anyway. And I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I've got enough. And in reality, at the time, I had. It was only 20 pieces at the time, and it's like, oh, I mean, I'll go up to 20. Kind of found a few on my way out. Gold, I was lucky because I did need some. Um, and a diamond, I was not completely running out, but I did need some. I did go slightly deep mining, but not too much. And again, I just picked up things I needed. Like some of that was gathered on the way out. Most of that was just gathered from going down. Like on the way out, I do just mean finding my way out because again, I got lost. And then that was I did travel a tiny bit, and I don't know if I was in a gold Pacific place, but managed to get a good bit of those. And not in there, but guys, I will sleep, and then I'll basically show you whatever else I've done. Um, I've made 16 golden apples. Basically, I was like, hold on, I'm gonna need golden apples for like this. I'm also gonna need a few other things. And so I went and made them. The other thing was, I'm going to basically try and finish this because I just need to the roof, and basically, as you can see, I just need to match up the blocks, and I don't have them. I knew there was something I meant to do. Literally going to quickly finish this. This will take me like 10 minutes. Also, my armors. I did briefly enchant like some gold armor. At some point, I might enchant that, but at the minute, you've got my netherite in the mid. Like this is kind of like my nice hall of armors. You got my diamond, my iron, like iron all fixed. The only thing would want on the iron would be mending, but I instantly upgraded to diamond and again got it on there. And like this is just some rough enchantments like protection thorns, unbreaking. Again, I had a thorns book 3. That's one of the better ones. for like just a reasonable amount of XP too. Just some quick, nothing really too great. Does that have one better enchantment? Aqua Infinity Respiration. No, okay. No, they do. And basically, I didn't want to damage this armor, so I also took that pickaxe from me because, again, basically she's out of habit. I was like, this is not being used yet, and I think it's still. I'm pretty sure I still had it on me. Also, this got poison. I've basically filled them all up. It took me a tiny bit of while because I only got the two, but like this is it fully done. Poison, weakness, regeneration, water breathing. Now this is random, and I say random, kind of random. Jump, speed, well, speed 2 specifically, regeneration 2. I didn't have enough. I didn't want to make a whole new chest for it, and um, like these are both like the same. I didn't want to make a whole new chest for like speed 2 because I've already got like a swiftness one and regen because I've already got regen one, and I didn't think I was gonna have enough jump boosts. And I'd already done these I'd already organized them like this, and it's like, yeah, you know what, they can stay like that. Oh, it's just my Moonlight Serve enchanted then. Compared to mine looks cooler. That is staying there. Right, I'm gonna need that. Because I'm gonna want strength, I'm gonna want regeneration. I'm gonna need food. Now, why I could... We'll move those over to there for now. And we'll move the axe over to there too. Gonna have my strength there. Regen is something I'm gonna need. I'm literally looking through this list now, seeing what ones I'm gonna need. And I completely forgot what, like, I did not know there were new potions in the game, because back from when, like, there's a potion of infestation, which I didn't know existed. Potion of oozing and weaving, and potion of wind charging, which I did know roughly about. Night vision won't be needed. Regeneration. So regen. Now, why I 100% could just make a few of each. I put them there because I thought they looked nice. And it would have been nice to cover it, but... Now, why they're doing that? Because, guys, against the Wither, I'd rather not be unprepared. I'd rather have my inventory full, and me needing to essentially work around it, then not have healing, not be able to survive. Now, in between episodes, I'm pretty sure I bred the guys up a bit, but like, hopefully, guys, nothing does frustrate me in today's like episode of Craftymon because God forsake, I do not need problems. Because guys, basically, minor spoiler for tomorrow's episode of Monster Hunter Rise. This week's film on Monster Hunter, there's definitely been a pattern, and it's all I'm gonna say. Because we'll do. I'd rather have a tiny bit more than not. I'd rather have a tiny bit and not need, and I'd rather have extra and not need it than not have extra and need it. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any enchanted golden apples. Otherwise, I potentially would. I'd probably burn it and then use it as a worst case scenario, but again, it's a potential. Now, this is also just going to be food I can eat now too. Just so I'll still have a few pieces, and that way I get to use most of it during thingy. Now, guys, before I do go find a wither, I am going to finish this room, and basically, I've come up with a nice little workaround of I'm going to basically have these like the barrels basically above them. I think that will look nice, but again, I just need to finish the pattern, which will be interesting. But I also need the wood to go and finish it, which again shouldn't be too much of a pain. Right, 2 gas tiers and then glowstone. But like I say, guys, been slightly busy with all this. Now, could I have made a more efficient system? Yes. Like, I full on could have auto brewers doing it and just chuck everything in and or have it all just automatically do it. And I have made a couple in the past because basically, guys, all you need is chest, hopper, brewing stand, hopper, and then like chest. Back when I used to make them, they used to take like 5 blocks worth. And I just wanted the lab to look nice and efficient and not slightly more messy. So that's something I probably should have. Is double check to see whether I can put redstone on any of them because it basically redstone adds time. So no. Again, I'll have like one of each on my actual hotbar. But so yeah, so guys, like this week's recordings have been interesting. Like for like stream was fun. Like that didn't annoy me. Yes, my rank did get altered, but that wasn't annoying. That's just part of playing Overwatch. Once upon a rise, I felt like I was dealing with other problems, which weren't fun to deal with. And they have been problems that I did mention right at the beginning of the series. And I don't remember if I mentioned right at the beginning of the series or whether I basically went into detail on World. But like early on in World, I basically mentioned a few different things that I presumed might have been a problem with it being a slightly older game, which never appeared to be a problem. Well, the problems now. Very annoying problems. Glistening a melon. Do I have any? I do. Basically, guys, when it comes to making potions, you either have to choose lasting longer, which I sometimes prefer, or stronger. I kind of wish you could have both, but it makes sense. Like strength 2. Like those are like full on like 8 minute strength potions. That's just one strength 2 potion. That's 7 minutes distant difference. Which isn't great, but at the same point, it's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna have room. Yeah, well, I can chuck my shield onto my thing. Right. Guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go spend like 10-15 minutes getting wood. Granted, getting the pale oak trees aren't gonna be too bad. It's gonna be getting the acacia, the arc. It's gonna get rid of mangrove. They're gonna be annoying. I've got a kind of resistance on it for them, but anyway, gonna go get them. I'll be right back as soon as I've got the mangrove wood and all that lot. I shouldn't need too much, but what I am gonna need when I can get to the actual chest. Now I'm 100% gonna need bone meal because it's gonna be quicker. But anyway, guys, I will be right back as soon as I've got all that. So see you in a few seconds. So guys, we're back and got a decent bit of wood. Got some basically. I didn't have to cut. I literally just cut down 2 trees. I was like, I cut down one. Like I cut down one mangrove tree. And I was like, I don't need these for the actual logs. I need them for the wood. That should be enough. Which was good. Now the only thing is I had to put my shield on. Was sleep. Next to the villager again. Now, guys, I do not give that villager permission to sleep next to me. Never once have I turned around and said, yes, sure. Just jumps into the bed because he doesn't care. Now, because I'm gonna need the space, we're gonna chuck a couple. Just regeneration 2. Right then here. And in the end, I didn't end up using the bone meal because in the end it was like, see, they're already grown? Oh, okay. Now I'll put that in the plants. Now, this is going to be fun. Um, no, I did have enough. I've created a weird pattern that, don't get me wrong, I think it's kind of really cool. Which I think looks a bit nicer. Now, will I probably end up taking them all down just to redo that pattern? Possibly, but I kind of like it, like the fact it looks weird and goofy. If we take out the iron tools, we can then go and chuck them all above my iron setup. And overall, I think it looks nice. Now, the thing that all of you have come here to watch is the thing that we're going to go and deal. What do I do with the extra wood? That's what I did with the extra. Yeah, again, the thing you're coming on to watch me potentially say the wither. I'm hoping it's not going to absolutely send me to on a one way trip back to my base. But before we go, gonna need two things. One, three pieces of light grey wool, and then three pieces of wood. We are literally making a white bed. Oh damn it! Didn't want my armor to take damage because again, didn't want it to take damage. Now I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to carry that. Because guys, we're going to be traveling a little bit of distance because I don't want to be near the base when all this goes up, and I also don't want the damage to be seeable. One, two, three. What do I leave behind? I leave torches. I'm not going to need them. I leave my torches. And potentially my shield. Not my shield up. I'm going to need my shield. I was about to say potentially my shovel. But I've got strength, I've got regen, I've got healing, which are both the same, but it's just guaranteeing me more healing. Like, regeneration is just going to constantly regen me, but instant healing is going to be instant. I've got apples, I've got food. Now, all we do is set sail. Probably going to go that way. Like, Of course, when I'm about to go and set sail, it turns to night. Guys, as soon as I find somewhere that's not too close to the base, that's also going to be relatively be fine. Because basically, I don't want somewhere too close to the base, just in case the weather does wander over here. But two, I also want somewhere safe. Now, guys, I've only been boating for a few minutes, but I did completely forget. At some point, we've got a ocean temple, I say ocean temple, a guardian turtle that we can come and deal with at some point. But back to the boating. Let's say, please don't tell me I've just ended about where I think I have. But this looks like way too much of a nice island. See, what we need to find is a nice little docking area. Okay, this would have actually been a decent point to bring torches because I'd be able to see what's going on because of an add-on I've got. Guys, I say add-on. It's basically just a mod, but basically there's a thing I've got add on it's part of the world that basically just means I get to use torches in my offhand and still produce light. Handiest thing in the world. Now we're gonna set foot here. Place down the bed and sleep. And I did the one thing that I really didn't want to do, and that was forget where my spawn point was. I mean, I don't know whether I have any. Now, the reason I don't want to just leave the boat lying around that was around. That has now damaged my armor. Okay, I fixed a couple pieces, not much. Now, I picked this area because over here is a giant stone mountain. I'm not going to feel bad about destroying a giant stone mountain. Okay, I might feel bad if pals are living on this giant stone mountain. Because I had completely forgot for like 30 seconds that, oh wait, no, they do spawn out in the wild. And there are a good handful of them that do prefer rocks and stones. I'm an idiot. Let's go fight the wither. An idiot. Forgot the one thing I would need to fight the Wither. Ah! Right, okay, slight change of plans. I'm going to make a nice little wooden hut down here. Plant some berries so I've got food to grow. And I wasn't going to plan on leaving anything around, but I am now. Guys, I'll be back as soon as I've basically made a hut. Because that's all it's going to be, but yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. So, guys, we're back, and this is definitely going to be a longer recording. Without realising, I've just spent a good bit of time basically recording for no reason because I'm not going to end up using footage. But I say it was worth it. This is my nice new cottage. Nice little build while I'm up here, and quite frankly, it wasn't needed. Nothing too major. Um, we'll sleep and I'll basically go over everything. Um, after I rearrange my inventory. Now, guys, I did bring all of them, and basically that's just what's left from building. There's not that much. Just some wood, some trees. I accidentally made way too many doors. I basically made like 3 doors, chucked them into the chest, and then was like, oh, like, cause odd numbers bugged me because I like being able to divide things in half. I was like, you know what, I'll just make 6, and then I double checked the chest because the chest was outside, and then I moved it in after finishing this, and it's like, I made 3 already, didn't I? It's made from oak, spruce, and birch, and I really like it. Nice simple thing, a nice little dock area, and the house is literally just down that way. And just in case when I'm up here, I've got some berries. They've only just been planted too. And yeah, so let's go fight the Wither. Now, guys, I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. Mainly just for the fact of like the footage alone already is a good couple of hours. Like that didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to. But at the same point, going back wasn't fun. Because I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, where was the house? And it's like, right, no. Just go straight, just go straight, just go straight. Stay on the straight line, and you'll be fine. And I did. It's like, yeah, okay, yep, there's the house. Now, I'm going to be fighting the Wither up here. I'm probably going to instantly regret it. I did run enough to go toe-to-toe with it more than once. Ah, look. Strength up. Now, my house, thankfully, is only barely in the distance. Golden apple. Fun thing is, I was going to fight 2 of these. I still might. Like, milk was something I should have bought. I've still got strength. Being British isn't the... I need to weaken it just a tiny bit more. My armor's fine. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yep. Need to back off and heal. Okay, my sword's doing a good bit. Golden apple up. Instant heal. I need the thing to come to me. That's better. Oh, I'm so sorry, Craftymon. Like, I've brought terror to the mountain. Regeneration. Strength. Now, guys, I know for a fact people have fought like 3 or 4 of these at once in like hardcore, but it's been a while. We did it! I mean, I'm still dying. Nah, there was some other skeletons up there. Gonna presume that he spawned. So guys, we now do have the one thing that we needed to basically make the big thing, the big dead elder thing. We're not going to be doing that today. We are going to be fighting another though. Strength, regeneration, instant healing. See now guys, annoyingly, this part of the battle is basically just bow. Which means if my bow breaks, I'm snookered. Rain downhill. Regeneration. Instant healing. See now guys, there was a point where the wither used to was a lot different. Guys, the reason I was saying those shit was quite simple. I had to bloody stop and bloody press record again. Again, one because of the fact that the PlayStation can record up to an hour, which is kind of annoying, but dealable. Two, I prefer being having a limit because it does mean the case of if I have footage play up, I know it's only a selection, like it's only a certain percentage of it. It's not like I've been recording for 3-4 hours and I've instantly lost all that. No shit, I just trapped myself on the pen. This is going a lot worse than it did last time. And I do mean a lot worse. The reason I'm fighting two is, guys, quite simple. One, I'm going to make into a beacon, which I might do today. And the other I am going to be using for something else. Zombie, you really think you're picking a fight now? I might end up in pits. I don't want bow to break either, because I can fix it still. Fun thing is, we're almost at the halfway point for this one. You and me with it. you versus me. Come down here, you coward. Your mother was not raise you to fight your battles and not hide in the sky. Now, well, why didn't I think of using a wither when I was trying to destroy a mounting on a world? Oh yeah, because I would have to defeat the wither and a mate would not have been happy. I mean, it's bad enough I had to fix a good bit of damage from bully TNT explosions. Not good either, guys. Basically, on a realm that a mate set up, so a group of us could a group of us could play Minecraft all together, right? Needing one single person online. Um, Instant healing, regeneration, strength. Did I just waste those potions? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'd rather have used them and not needed them. That's two. Now I'm gonna go and chuck. My armor's also seen better days. Bear in mind, guys, this armor, before the beginning of the video, hadn't been worn. I'd say hadn't been worn. Hadn't been damaged. To almost destroyed, which. Yeah, no. The amount of levels and enchantments. I would have been crushed considering I would have been destroyed. Literally crushed. I would have been like, okay, well, guys, we're not going to have no more netherite armor because pain. So instead, we're going back to using diamond. And at some point, I do plan to fight the Ender Dragon. Now, because I don't want all this junk on me. What does it stay in the two? Like, two of them. Like, honestly, guys, I wasn't expecting to kill one. But, like, two? And, like, guys, the reason I did near the end of the video, just so it's like, well, worst case scenario, I can't carry on fighting, I think. I've run out of stuff, I need to essentially abandon the plan. And right near the end of the video, it'll be fine. Now, guys, check in next week, where we fight the Ender Dragon too. I was joking. Dad would not be doing that thing next week. One, I've only got a few golden apples spare. I used 12 of them against two, which does roughly work out to 6 per one, but no. No, it was more like 7 on the one and 5 on the other. Which is a tiny bit of brief. I had berries, did not know that. Tiny bit of backstory. And last session was basically. Oh, now I remember why I wanted glass. But say I don't remember wanting glass, and it's like originally I was going to do the roof and glass. That basically just ended up getting changed. Also, guys, if you're not new around it, actually, yeah, should reset my spawn point. If you're not new around it, please comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Because while we don't always go and slay with us, we definitely do the more fun and creative stuff, like all that lot and all the fun, like anything that you can. I've got to smelt this, don't I? I did not put that into consideration. I've got to smelt it. Well, looks like we're smelting some gold. I completely forgot about them. Sorry, Glacier, Moonlight, and Lepion. Who I'm 99% sure I'm only running on team because it sounds like an evolution. Like a flying type evolution, like named Leap. I mean, saying that it's Lepine, but I say like Lepion, which would be a cool flying type evolution. I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do I? Yeah. That's slightly more organised than Bella. We'll keep those down at the bottom. Right, that's the. That's the obsidian, which I'm like 99% sure the fact that I'm pretty sure I had some. Now all I need is what, like 5 pieces of glass? We've got a beacon! Beacon! Bum 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 bum! Beacon! Now, guys, why I could very much. And do it today, you're gonna have to check out the next episode. Yeah, I am pulling that move. Now, you want to see that thing? You'll have to wait till next episode. But while I'm here, what do I need for an ender chest? Oh yeah, I have ender. Not gonna let them because I don't have them. Why does it have to be raining? Oh, guess I'm ending the episode on rain. That, for some reason, still slightly does get me. Now, guys, again, if you're new around here, please like, comment, subscribe. I've been recording for almost 3 hours, but again, worth it. The last 2 recordings of Craftymon I've really enjoyed. It's felt back like it used to. It felt like Quest used to at the beginning. And I'd rather them feel like this and record for a bit longer than them to be like, okay, what can I do today? Now, next episode, I have no idea what we're doing. I might start work on the ocean project. I don't know yet, but anyway, guys, this is Tiger signing off. Hope you liked today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Check out the check out the Overwatch video on Sunday. check out the Marvel, check out the Monster Rise video for tomorrow. Check out the Monster Hunter Rises video tomorrow, and go and check back on the other Monster Hunter Rise videos this week. Anyway, guys, this is Tigress signing off, and I'll see you next time. And if I am streaming tonight, feel free to come and join. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But either way, guys, this is Tigress signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye.